Yeah, we're back with my man Asher Cataldo tonight. Man,
Uh,
it's been a minute.
yep. Man, I know we've been trying to sit down and do this for a while,
Yeah,
but
it's been busy.
yeah,
I like busy.
with everything going on with the COVID, we finally got to get out and play again, and doing that just kind of booked us up.
Yeah, man, that's a good thing.
hmm
Killed it at the War Trace Music Fest. That was an awesome show.
Thank you.
I was very excited to be there.
Man, that was a good time. This is what the third year. This
Third
is the
year, yeah.
third year that they're doing on the square. I was excited to get to play to my hometown. They showed up, showed love, so it was a really cool thing. We had a good time. And to
Yeah,
have Ezra, Ezra was up there with me.
yeah, that was awesome too, man.
Yeah. For y'all that don't know, Ezra's my little brother, and he came out and played bass for me, sang harmonies for me. So it was cool to be on stage with him again.
You had Dave playing the drums with you,
Mhm.
and your guitarist was Jacob, right?
No, Logan.
Logan. I'm
Logan,
sorry.
yep.
Oh,
You'll meet him. I think he's coming down.
you got two nephews that are Logan and Jacob, and it
Yeah.
just throws me off.
And then I had TC up there too.
Yeah,
TC
TC,
up on the other guitar.
It's awesome, man. I'm glad I was there and got to see it because it was a good show. Ended up being about what do you think? 300, 350 people?
Yeah, I mean we were pushing those numbers. I know it was I believe it was the biggest one that we had.
Yeah,
since
it
they
definitely
moved.
was the biggest one that I've seen down there.
Since
Co-
Marty Stewart. I think
Yeah,
he
Marty
had
Stewart drew in that crowd.
4,500. I
Yeah,
think. Which I ain't no Marty Stewart.
not yet. I mean,
Is working at it, working at it. Nah, but the cool thing about those guys that was playing with me, man, it was kind of by chance they both ended up there with me. My guitar player Sean had to go to a funeral, and you can't plan on those type of things, so
right,
he let me know as soon as he could, which was 2 days before the
right.
festival, and I called Ezra. Ezra was already planning on being there with me, so I called Ezra. And I said, "Man, a guitar player, or anybody, I was like,
Yeah,
I need people up there." And he called TC, and TC knew Logan, so it all worked out. We ended up practicing Thursday night, and I sent them the set list, and they come in Thursday and pretty much knew everything.
yeah, man.
So
That's
it
awesome.
was cool. It was cool to see how well those guys work. Kind of makes me jealous they're in Ezra's band and not mine.
Well, Ezra's always had a good band with him. So,
hmm When
but
when you walk that road, man, good things happen.
yeah, I need to get Ez on here, man.
hmm
Learn some stuff from him.
I tell you,
He's got that knowledge.
he's also one of the hard ones to get a hold of, man.
Yeah,
You could call him, and he's running.
he's busy.
He's
Yeah,
been extremely busy.
that's awesome, man. I'm glad to see everybody that we associate with now are just they're wide open, and
hmm
I enjoy the crap out of that.
I'm excited to see him playing again.
Yeah,
He took what, like a 4 year
yes,
hiatus,
yeah, 4 years.
and that alone, it was like, man, you could see like sitting down with him and playing music. He always played music, but you could see the want to
Yeah,
come back to him.
yeah,
He was getting excited and writing songs again, and of course, once you start writing, you want to show people. So
yeah,
he was able to get back out there and he was running with a group of good guys. So
yeah.
it made it pretty easy for him to get back in the scene. And anything I hear about him now is good things. So he's doing
That's
good.
good, man. I'm glad he's back out doing things because when he was with Rickety Shack, that was just awesome.
You ain't lying, man.
They were
Those guys
badass.
are freaking awesome, man.
Yeah,
That's I was talking with Logan and Jake. We went up to see Gabe Lee last Tuesday.
yeah.
We went to see him, and I was talking to those guys, and I was like, "Man, are you guys ever going to get back into music?" And they're like, "Nope." So we won't see them, but
You won't see Rickety Shack back together again. But
no, not unless if I think I personally think you might be able to talk Jake into it, but Logan,
he's done.
he's focused on everything else.
Yeah.
They still like to hang out and play, but yeah, to get them out and running around, I
Doing
don't know.
tours and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't see it
They're
happening.
tired of the road.
But it sure would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thought to hang on.
Tell me what you got coming up, man. I know. I heard that you're on the bill for Lynchburg Music Fest. What else you got going on?
Yeah, so I'm doing Lynchburg in July, and I'll be playing. I got some local shows that I'll be playing. I think actually let me look at my calendar. I'll tell you.
Right.
I know I got London's out there in Tullahoma on the 17th. I'm at Common John's on the 10th of July.
24.
No, I'm not, because that's Lynchburg. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jesse Lee is going to be at Common John's on the 9th.
Okay.
And if you ain't seen him, you need to go see him.
Yeah, you need to go check him out. He's amazing.
Yeah, I'll be in Lynchburg. And then the 17th, I'll be at London's. The 24th, Brent Ray's doing his takeover at Travis Austin's
shop. Yeah.
And I'll be back in Warwick Trace on the 7th, playing at the Iron Horse. And then just it just keeps going. But September, we're going back to Iowa.
Yeah.
I heard through the grapevine you two are going.
Yeah, we're going to go again.
Yes, we are.
We're going to fly on September 11th.
No, we aren't. We're going to go on the 10th. I am not flying on September 11th.
Why not? It's America.
Never
man.
forget.
Never forget.
I wasn't born yet.
That's funny. I wasn't born yet.
Don't tell people that.
It's September 11th is not a funny thing.
No, it's not.
Quit making jokes about it, Payton.
I'm not.
He just looks like. No, really. So you guys are going to be there. So
Yeah,
I'll
we
see
will
you
be
out
there. We'll probably fly in the 10th. We'll probably leave out like 6 o'clock at night. Fly out.
Cool. You're landing in Cedar Rapids, aren't you?
Yeah,
All right.
Cedar Rapids, and then I
think-
guess we'll get Ron to come pick us up.
I think I'll be there. I
Oh,
might be
really?
able to come
Okay.
get y'all. I think I'm going up the 9th. I'll be up. No, I'm leaving. I think I'm leaving the 8th. I'll be there the 9th and the 10th, the 11th, and then I come back on the 12th.
Well, I can come back at any time. Like, I think we'd have to be back by Tuesday. So,
Well, see, if I end up flying, I might wind up leaving out Monday, but my band, I think they have to get back down here.
oh, really? Yeah, I might stay till Monday too. I don't know.
I love it up there, man.
I do too.
I love
It feels like home, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides the big river.
Yeah, they got a big old river.
Yeah.
It's like a lake.
Yeah.
It's a big old river.
That's a big river.
Mississippi. That's a Mississippi.
That's where the mud cats are.
Mm-hmm.
The Mississippi mud cats.
I'm excited to be there, man. They always treat it. It's like a family up there, and when we go up there,
man.
they treat us just like that. I've been going. This would be, well, the Nash Bash we did up there. That was the 4th annual, and this I don't even know. It's a festival that they're doing. It's like an art festival they're doing.
Right.
And then they do the concert later that night, and me and Bryce Reeg are going to be headlining it.
Sweet.
Ray Reeg. I call
Bryce
him
Reeg,
Reeg.
Ray guy.
I'm just glad I can still call the guy,
Was that
I mean,
English?
I would like to call him and him answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that dude has been running.
He's wide
busy.
open. Wide
Hey,
open.
I'll tell you what, man. If you ever need a blueprint or a plan on how to make it in music, just look at Bryce.
Yeah, he's doing it right now.
That dude is running. He come back from since we did the Nash Bash, came back. He was in Alabama. Then he went down to Florida, Bama.
Then he went to Colorado.
Then he went to Colorado. And then he was in Florida prior. So he was in Florida prior to going to Iowa. And then, he's been running then from Colorado back down
To Florida.
Bama.
And then went right back up. And he got back, 2 days ago?
He got back, Friday.
Friday night. Yep.
Friday night, and then he's kind of had a chill weekend.
Yeah.
Not really. Not so much chill. His birthday weekend.
Man.
He had his birthday, so he didn't have to play for a day.
And you know what he did most of the day?
Played
music.
Yeah.
But at least he was hanging out with his buddies.
Yeah. We had a good time. I mean, I had to leave. I had to go do some stuff and meet up with some people.
Taking care of business, which is understandable. We all understand that. You missed old Austin Bishop came up.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He got there about a little later.
Yeah, he was playing.
Common John's?
Yep, he was playing 2 towns.
That man's been busy too, man.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing to see, man. That's,
Yeah.
I can't brag on my friends enough. It's just awesome to be able to stand there and see what they're doing, and know that 2 years ago we were all just talking about doing this.
Yeah, just talking about getting on the road and
Just wanting it,
And it's funny because right before COVID hit, everybody was a half an inch away from doing this.
Yep.
And then as soon as everything opened back up, it's like,
Well, there was that.
It's go time.
There, and what I think is cool is we were all the beginning of COVID. We were all kind of like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And of course, it was difficult to even try to talk people into letting you play because you're the bad guy at that point. You know, you're trying to bring people together where the whole world's saying stay apart, so you become the bad guy. But throughout that whole time period, I mean, I was over here at Karaoke Joe's almost every weekend.
It was either Karaoke Joe's, Iron Horse, my house. I mean, we had something all the time.
Man, it was a year's worth of practice is what I got out of it,
You're exactly right.
And the vibe of it was, I felt like back in the 60s and 70s, 80s, when they were doing full-on garage bands and they were getting popular off of sitting in a garage.
Yeah.
Playing music, and the whole neighborhood would come together and hang out. And I feel like we got to feel that in real time, like I would show up at 6 p.m, plug in, start playing. By 8 or 9, I got 2 other bands here hanging out with me playing, and 60, 70 people sitting out here watching us. Right. So that was to me, that was a necessity. I needed that. I needed to.
We were breaking all kind of COVID guidelines, bud, because we were partying.
In a town this size, if you got something, so does everybody else.
Oh,
so you might as well have fun, right?
Oh, we did. We damn sure did.
Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, after that, like I said, it was practice to me.
Yeah.
So I became way more confident in my guitar playing, my songwriting, my singing, playing with a band, having a band backing me. Just everything about it. I think it was a good time to slow everybody down,
Yeah.
Let them look at what they're doing. Let them pay attention, because I know prior COVID, we were all running around like chickens with our heads cut off. You're just trying to figure out the next thing that's going to stick, And everybody that I know that I hang out with, we were all getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
There was so much that we felt like if we didn't do it all, we were going to lose something. And that gave us time to step back, take a breath, and really focus on the things that mattered. Family. Yeah. We all got to be around family a lot more.
Family, friends. I mean, of course, I've known you since we were wee little old turds running around War Trace.
It gave you the opportunity to start this,
you know? It gave me the time, the want to, really. I mean, gave me a lot of time to think, too.
I'm proud, like, I'm on the road more than, the next guy. I'm always running. But I listen to a lot of different podcasts, man, and it's cool for me to be able to sit down and put on y'all's podcast and, know the people you're talking to, you know, and seeing, like even Manny's podcast.
Yeah, man.
That was cool as could be. I really enjoyed that. So
I appreciate that.
I felt like I was sitting here hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
So that's a cool thing.
That guy's so good, man.
He's good.
He is so good. I honestly, I say this about a lot of people, and it's all honest, but with him, I could sit here and listen to him all day long. Mm-hmm. And sometimes he don't give you a choice, He makes you listen to him all day long. But
that's how he got to where he's at. Really, if you look at him,
he's killing it, man.
I've never seen Manny turn down the opportunity to play.
No, definitely not.
And that's a work ethic right there,
And his vocals now and 2 years ago, it's 2 completely different people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he's finding his own sound.
Yeah, 100%. He, I remember when did we meet him? 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago,
almost 3, I think,
something like that.
It's 3 years.
I remember then, and I don't know if even he's noticed it, but I feel like then he was just less confident in his voice.
He noted back then. He knew he was. He wasn't a very. I mean, think about it. If you look back, like during y'all's podcast, you're talking about when we met him at the Picking Chicken.
Yeah.
No, chicken picking. And I remember getting him up on stage, and he was shaking like a leaf. I mean, he was nervous, which anybody first time playing would be. And
that was a big crowd that night because that was yours and Zach's show night. And
that was the night that they sold out of everything.
Yeah, you couldn't even walk through that place.
And to have him up there, man. And then after that, like I heard him, and